What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I made $972. I want to review that trade, and then I'll show you the YouTube portfolio at the end. As you can see, I bought 785 shares, got filled at $219.65, and I sold at 220.76 and 220.9. I bought at the open at 930. So let's break it down, and I just want to show you year to date. We're at $55,407. So the gains are continuing, which is awesome. And let's break down the trade. So I bought into here, and I'm going to break this down on Webull just to make it easier. All right, guys, so I just want to put this into perspective. You can see here, this is Webull I'm using. I just like using it. It's nice and clear, easy to make videos on it. But here, as you can see, I bought the open. Now, there was a reason I bought the open, and I was off by like 5 or 6 points. This was not a good trade. But we got to be transparent and show them. So 5 days ago, we were trading at Tesla at 250. It is sold off ever since their big event with the Robotaxi. It's sold off. If you go down all the way down to just 220 where I bought, it was down 12.5%. So I figured that was a good stab to take a attempt, which I got filled at 119.56. Went all the way down here to 14%. Now, just in one day, it sold all the way off. So as you can see here, it was hovering at 238. At 238, straight line down, went down 7.47%. So I figured, let me take a stab when it breaks 222. I'm going to get to 220 and hopefully get a pop. I actually got the opposite of that. And it sold down so quick that I didn't even have time to take a stop loss. So when it sold off, I'm just trying to reset the chart so we can see. When it just sold off, I just kind of held on to the position and said, let me just see where it goes from here. So I bought at 930 right here, got filled at 219.65. So somewhere in this, either probably this or this candle got filled. Watched it sell off so rapidly. I have never seen Tesla sell off that fast. I mean, it was already down from 238 all the way down to 220. I figured some kind of pop happening. That did not happen. It just got flushed down. 5 minutes later, it's at 214.4, and I'm like, wow, I'm really down on this trade. So less than 5 minutes, and then it pops back up right there to 219.56. I could have sold even. I said, I'm not going to sell. I'm going to watch it. And the reason I held is because this yellow line is VWAP. So it broke through VWAP and started holding. So I said, okay, let me see if it pops here. Then it pops up again to 219.5, and I was like, all right, let me just hold it. It held VWAP right here. And I decided, okay, if it can bounce one more time, it's going to break through this 219.5. That's exactly what it did. And then I sold in this candle up in here. And I was glad I did because this was all I saw at the time. And then I sold into this green candle, made $972. And then boom, started selling off. And boom, went all the way back down to 217. So I was happy to sell that. And then it continued to actually rise a little bit after that. I went up to 224. But then if you look at the rest of the day, it has sold off again and is sitting at 218 in the after hours. All right, guys, this is the YouTube portfolio. As you can see, Celsius finally had a nice up day. We're finally in the green on them, up 40 bucks. We put $1,000 in them at 31.55. And the rest of the portfolio is looking strong, looking good. What I want to do is I want to break down the stock that I just bought. I'm holding it over the weekend. I think that we're going to have a nice up day on the next market open. And this is a stock that I bought. All right, guys, so you're going to see I bought Celsius in a different account. I bought 1,353 shares holding over the weekend. I think that we're going to get a pop, and I'm trying to get a point out of these guys. I really want to get a retest of 33.5 or 34.5, and I'll show you on Webull real quick. So anybody that's trades has seen CELH went to 99, 100, and then sold all the way back down to 32.80. And the last month, it finally had some momentum. And it bounced from 28 all the way up to 37. And now I decided to make my entry. So it went up 28% right there, and just in that short month of a move. And then if you look, it's pulled back from 37. Oh, we can't see it from there. It pulled back from 37 all the way to where I just bought now, and I'm holding to about 11.7% pullback. So for me, the reason I bought is because I believe, I could be wrong, and we'll find out next week, but this is going to be a intra-week trade. So I'm going to trade this over the week. But I believe that we have some support here. And I think it's worthy of buying in this area. I think we had a little bit of support shown right here in this area at $32. And right there was support. Right here there was support. It touched. So I'm looking at these wicks of touching. And then here there was resistance where it failed, which is at 32.7, so right in that area. And then right here was a breakout area where it consolidated at that 32.8 and then blasted up to 37. So maybe I'm early. We'll find out. We'll take a loss if we have to, but I'm waiting for next week. We'll see if we get an open, and I want to see us get a move back up from 32.8 to push up to about 34.5 is my target. So 5% I'm trying to make on this trade. All right, guys, this is the channel. Thank you for my 3277 subscribers. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Definitely appreciate my members for joining. Thank you. And then also, this is the latest post we did. Will the stock market rise or fall after elections? And the consensus really is 56% bullish, 25% have no idea. And that's a good, honest answer. So definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. Check out the content. Check out the playlists here. I have my Trading P&L 2024, the long-term investments, the investing for beginners, and Fidelity index funds and ETFs. Check them all out. Appreciate you guys tuning in.